Good morning, everyone. My name is Congressman Tom Rooney, and I'm your representative in the U.S. House of Representatives in Washington, D.C. Thanks for having me talk to you today, and thank you for taking the time to learn about America's founding and the Constitution. It's really important that you appreciate the Constitution because it's the document our nation has been built on. We are a nation of laws based on the Constitution, not of men, not of a king, but of liberty. We are all endowed by our Creator with certain unalienable rights such as life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. No other government in the history of mankind has been founded and run by these core principles. That's why we're the greatest nation on earth. And that's why we don't apologize for being American. Not because we're arrogant or better in any other way, other than that we live for freedom. The men and women who fight in our military and die for this country die not for a king or a dictator, but for freedom. I understand that all of you have a pocket constitution like this one and have been studying it now for a few weeks. I want to tell you about one of my favorite parts of the Constitution, which is the 10th Amendment. The 10th Amendment states that the powers not delegated to the United States by the Constitution nor prohibited by it to the states, are reserved to the states respectively, or to the people. You're probably wondering what exactly this means. The 10th Amendment lays out the principles of separation of powers and federalism, which were very important to the Founding Fathers, and which we've become accustomed to over the past 200 years. With this amendment, any authority that isn't specifically granted to the federal government will instead fall under the authority of each state. This is why some laws can be different from state to state. Under the 10th Amendment, states have the power to create their own laws that are best for them and the people living there. In Florida, we can create laws to best help our farmers, which may be different from laws in New Jersey to help their farmers. The 10th Amendment helps give states the tools they need to best help the people that they have living there. As you all keep learning, I encourage you to pick your favorite part of the Constitution and figure out why you really like it. That way, when you tell your parents about it, they'll be really impressed with how much you know. Thanks again for having me talk to you today. I hope you all enjoy continuing to learn about the American government process and the Constitution.